What is up? It was a crazy Xbox showcase. I have interest in at least half those games, but today I'm going to be talking about the big one, the big boy, Starfield. That Starfield direct, the 45 minutes going through what the game is, gameplay, what the developers do in the game, what they like about the game. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed the developers of the game coming out and saying like what they enjoy in the game, what they enjoy doing. Like the lady who likes to collect sandwiches, that was some top tier shit. That's funny. It's like the next generation of Skyrim cheese hoarding, and they knew it too. Just like how they knew to put a new edition of that Oblivion NPC. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put them on screen here. Bam, this one. This right here won the whole showcase for me. It was oh man, that was a good callback. I love it. But alright, let's talk about the game itself. Starfield. It does give No Man's Sky vibes, but to directly compare to No Man's Sky is an absolute joke. It is 10 times more complicated. Hold on, 16 times more complicated than No Man's Sky. And the mechanics behind it go way beyond No Man's Sky mechanics. And obviously this game is story oriented and focused, unlike No Man's Sky, which is just a sandbox. There's so many differences between No Man's Sky and Starfield. To directly compare them is just hearsay. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into what the game showcase and what's got me really excited. I'm not gonna show too many clips of the game. I'm gonna show some, but I'm not really sure how copyright hungry they are, so we're gonna keep it at a minimum here. Alright, let's move on to the first point I'm pretty fucking excited about. Starfield will let you visit 1,000 planets and fly through the stars on your own ship. Alright, this has a couple points I want to touch on. First off, the 1,000 planets, and Bethesda made it clear that some are populated and some are barren just for resources, which makes sense. I mean, you can't expect them to fill 1,000 planets. Another thing is, some of them are handcrafted, some are procedurally generated, and some are both. From what I gather, I could be wrong, but this is just me watching it once or twice. The alien life on those planets are designed to look like they came from that planet. They're not just plopped down there randomly. They are coded and designed to look like they are from that planet, from the natural habitat, and they showcase this, and it's fantastic. The creatures look amazing in this game. I gotta give them props for that. Like, if this works out like they're saying, oh, there's so many opportunities for cool shit to happen in this game. So many opportunities to come across cool creatures. Players are going to have different experiences from their friends. That's what I gathered from it being procedurally generated, at least some of it. Like, your buddy is going to visit different planets than you are, and I think that's pretty cool. Everybody's going to play this game differently and see different stuff. That's cool. While also at the same time, everyone's going to be doing the same story missions and going through the main campaign and the side quests, and have that comparison to talk to each other about. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool how some of the game will be the same and some of it will be different. That's pretty ambitious for Bethesda to do. Let's move on to the second part of the exploration aspect, the ships. You can create pretty much any ship you want. You can create a freaking Godzilla mech if you wanted to. What they showcased, the ship customization, is incredible. The fact you can build all this wild shit or build a serious ship like from Star Trek or something, live out some fantasies, is awesome. They really want players to feel like they're on an adventure. They want players to feel like they're in control, it seems. And the way this ship customization works is insane. Like, you can have habitats on your ship living with you, you can have a crew that goes to each star system with you, and your ship reflects that. You can have so much shit to help you out on your adventure. You can have a place to grow plants or resources. You can have a sleep unit for all your crew members. It's just insane. And, oh man. And Bethesda tweeted out, you can assign crew and companions, set up extractors to harvest resources, establish cargo links to move resources between outposts, and add crafting and research stations. Which is insane. Like, it just seems like they're giving you a universe to explore, and so many gamers have been waiting for that for a while. I mean, granted, No Man's Sky is amazing nowadays, but there's still something about it that doesn't really scratch that itch. While Bethesda here, they seem to be going really hard into that role-playing aspect, letting you pick and choose your origins, the customization on the characters, insane. They're letting you pick how you play, what you do. Do you want to be a space pirate? Do you want to be a goody two-shoe? They really open up the doors here for you to roleplay, and that's something that makes Bethesda's games truly wonderful in the first place. Now the combat is looking much better compared to when we first seen it. It's looking way more fun to partake in, and the graphics do look a little better too as well. They showcase some combat, they showcase skills, weapons, modifications for the weapons, skill trees, stuff like that. They explain how most of it works, they explain what you can do with it, they explain how it can affect your playstyle, and then the developers came in and explained what they like to do. Like this one guy who just loves using the jetpack. That's fucking cool, I love that. I'm gonna use a jetpack too, buddy. And from the pieces of story they sprinkled throughout this 45-minute direct has me very intrigued as well. The story seems to be fleshed out. I am very interested to see how the Starfield story goes. I'm interested to see how many choices I got and how it goes as well. Overall, I had almost no hype for this game until yesterday. And now, after that direct, yeah, I'm pretty excited for Starfield. And no matter what, I'm going to be playing it. Hopefully, the launch is good. If the launch is good, this game has the potential to shatter so many records. It's insane. This game could sell better than Skyrim. It is possible. This is the first major IP from Bethesda since they bought Fallout. Like, it's been so long since they bought Fallout. We gotta remember, they bought Fallout. They didn't make Fallout. They made Elder Scrolls, but they didn't make Fallout. They bought that. So to finally see them expand into the space game, as they would call it, something they wanted to do for a while, I have high hopes. They really took care of the game, and they really want to release a good product. At the same time, it is Bethesda, and we all done that dance before, where we know how it goes. We buy the game, we get into the game, and there's more bugs than Starship Troopers. It's just insane sometimes. It's literally a meme at this point with Bethesda, and they know it, so hopefully they can turn that meme around, because it's not going to be so funny this time around, I'll tell you that. And here's a big one. The game on console is capped at 30 FPS. I'm not surprised by this. A lot of people are, but I'm not. After seeing the direct, I fully understand why they're capping this at 30 FPS. It's probably going to be a smooth one. I know I might be sounding a little too hopeful here, but it's probably going to be a smooth 30. And I think players would rather have a more stable game than 60 frames. Especially when the consoles have never complained about frame rates until like this generation. Before it was always like, oh, I don't care about that, I just care if the game's good. That narrative kind of changed. But yeah, it's capped at 30 FPS on console, unfortunately. So yeah, to bring it back around, what's got me really excited for Starfield is the massive ambitiousness of it. 1,000 planets, handcrafted and procedurally generated. I'm cool with that as long as it's done right. If I'm able to tell what's procedural generated and what isn't, we might have an issue there. But I'm thinking they were a bit smarter about it. The items, the models, the assets in the game look amazing. The guns look fun to use. The skills look fun to explore. The story's looking very intriguing so far. I'm hyped for it now, and I wasn't hyped at all. Fallout 76 really done a number for me. Granted, I played the hell out of it for a while, mainly because I was injured and couldn't get out of bed for like 6 months. That's a whole other story. But Fallout 76 was a mess, man, and I'm hoping Bethesda took a lot more care with Starfield than they did that. Because, yeah, they have a lot riding on this, not just Bethesda, but Xbox as well. I don't think it's a break it or make it for Xbox. Some people forget how massive Microsoft really is. Xbox is something they do for fun, so they're obviously not too worried about losing bucks here and there, but at the same time, they do have a public image they need to keep up. And Redfall, oof, Redfall. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks. Redfall, oh god. Alright, anyways, I calmed down. I really think Xbox took way more care of Starfield than it did Redfall. I think Redfall was something to please investors. I don't even know, honestly. I have no idea what Redfall was, but it wasn't a game. But yeah, that's Starfield. And I'm excited for it. What do you think of Starfield? Did you watch the direct? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? Let me know in the comments. Go ahead and like the video, slap me a subscribe, and yeah guys, take care, and have a good one.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.